Hey everybody, we are live at the Huadiwan Fish Market in Guangzhou, China. So definitely worth a watch. I'm obviously doing selfie mode, trying to get so all the stuff's gonna look backwards, but we'll just give you an idea. This is the world's, I guess, Guangzhou's pet store. This is where you buy dog, cat, bird, fish, turtle, everything. Everyone's set up. I don't know if you can see behind me, but everyone's set up basically to sell livestock. And you will be shocked at some of the ways fish are kept. I don't know if you can see it over my shoulder, and you can see that it's pretty crazy, the density of what the fish are kept in. Now, just as a disclaimer, I know it's not what we do in the US, but keep in mind, this is probably one of the most healthiest fish I've seen per the amount of fish in the tank. And the other thing you'll notice here is, besides the quality of the fish, is a lot of the fish are really a superstition and part of their culture. So a lot of stuff that they do and are doing is probably done for thousands of years. And they're really good at it, obviously. But there's all sorts of specialty stores. I'm gonna try to make my way. I'm kind of in the middle. There you go. So this is kind of the entrance where everything starts. And behind me, I don't know if you can see the light, that was where we just came in. And we'll basically give you a tour. Les and I are here. We're here. You're not on. There's Les.
Hello.
Hey, Joe, what's going on? But yeah, we'll just show you around. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Here's somebody actually picking out fish right over my shoulder. You guys can kind of peek in on their transaction. I'm doing a sneak transaction video here. So it's kind of odd how sometimes they don't want you to be part of their deals, and sometimes they do. So, and then look behind me again, and you see all sorts of fish. Now, which way do you want to go, Les? Because I'm going to do the camera thing, but I also want you to be kind of...
Well, we're in the... As you come from the street, we're on the far right side right now, which is the more kind of high-end shops. Really brilliant displays. Further to the left is more of the retail livestock section, which is where we see crazy pack tanks. Did you show them those over there yet?
Nope, we just started, so...
So if you want to show them some of my favorite display shops are down at the beginning down here.
Okay, we can go over there.
That aquascaping one we saw right when we walked in.
Give them a disclaimer about us having limited bandwidth, or
we definitely have limited bandwidth here. We're sneaking through our own self-service portal through the U.S., but they only give us about a gig a day, so not sure how long we're going to last. And then it goes to slow, which means it doesn't work.
Yeah, Facebook isn't allowed in this, obviously in China, but this is most of these brands we've never heard.
This is the one that we really liked here as we walked in. Some really simple design, single fish. This Denisona bars with some Nubius on this one. Really simple but elegant, really beautiful tank.
Yeah, you notice they all do simple. I mean, that's just a couple pieces of wood. That tank is beautiful. Beautiful fish. Very nice tanks. You speak English?
No English.
No English. Okay. But translate.
Yes.
This is the key. I am taping for America. Everyone's watching.
So
All right, back.
this shop is
Keep talking.
this shop here does a little terrarium style planet tanks, and they aquascape them there and then sell them for retail, and the prices are crazy. Like, you would never believe how cheap they are.
Can we? She speaks English too, right? So we're recording this for U.S. just for people to see.
People? Okay,
Americans,
okay.
the Americans. So we don't see aquariums sold like this
Oh,
in
thank you,
U.S. So
thank
we
you.
just show. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
So this one here, it's 830 RMB, which is like about $125 US, including everything. The aquascape, tank, lights, everything.
So this is something you'd never see in a U.S.
Yeah.
store.
This one's more expensive here. This is the 830. This is 1800.
This one's
So
1800.
So it's about $300 maybe.
So there's a lot of the rocks and stuff we bring in is when we see it here, and this is kind of our inspiration
Yeah.
to show this. Now every one of these tanks is set up. These look like micro views. Obviously ours are not made here, but got the nice bearded dragon. He looks healthy. He's doing the CO2. If we have interruptions, just let me know, or I will let you know, because it depends what store we go into, and then what happens.
Did you show them this awesome display?
No. So this is showing off their
Air pump.
Air pump. Is that one air pump? I guess it's
There's
two.
two up there. Yeah.
There's two blowers on top.
180 centimeters.
So you can buy whatever you need. I mean, literally, filters, tanks, high-end setups, you name it, to these guys. And we were here a couple years back.
Show them this awesome crappie. Normally you see those are white. Oscar Nemus.
Oscar Nemus, huh?
The giant crappie.
That's the beautiful fish. Now they use a lot of reds, I think, as part of their mix, so it makes all the reds pop a little bit more. So there's another high-end store.
Oh, show them this white crappie. It's bad. That's a fish right there. I mean, that's my hand. You know, I have small hands, but that fish is a good 2 feet, maybe 10 or 11, maybe even 12 inches tall.
What a mix of tanks too. You got Arowana, kind of your favorites, your Asian favorites in there. Speaking of Arowana, Datnoids. Check out this cat. It's a red tail.
It's an albino.
I think it's got to be crossed.
There's a both of them on the same shot.
Yeah, reflection. Pretty sweet tanks. But as you can see, it's just basically anything you want. Like here's a little shop with everything.
Yeah, the extremes of high-end, like awesome display shops. That's all they have when you go right next door. And you see basically a closet.
Closet. So which direction?
Well, do you want to continue with more kind of high-end shops? Or you want to go?
Is that the short way?
Yeah, that's the end on that.
Okay. We'll just follow you.
Any questions from anybody out there?
Nope. Where's this place at? That was the last question from Sam. We're in Guangzhou, China at the Huadiwan fish market. There's another. Check out this tank. Now this thing's on wheels. Check out that filter system. It's all chromed out. Check out the filters. There's the lady of the house. This is a pretty neat thing. To have it on wheels like that?
Yeah, just roll it around.
Yeah, you can move it.
So there's a really cool monster.
I guess this is a new aquascaping style. I've seen more and more. They got all the groundings in there. Alright, let's go see this big tank Les was raving about. Alright, what are we showing?
Just these peacocks. Look fantastic.
You guys are into monster fish, obviously this is it. It's kind of a neat aquarium here. Check this out. So the top is perfectly open or clear,
But it's full. Yeah.
so it's a tank that's completely sealed. You guys can see that. Lights are hidden pretty well. How are they doing that?
There's a box here, so water level's probably up there.
Oh, okay.
On the side thing.
So it's got a filter system built in. So
I'm not sure how you clean it. Oh, there's a magnet.
there's a magnet. It's kind of interesting.
One thing I noticed in a few shops that we walked around here, you see this one, they're really getting into more of a hutch style, and they're integrating.
All right, so I lose connection every time I go in the stores. So sorry, bear with us a little bit.
So right now, like I said, we're on the far right side of this market. Further to the right is like a high furniture market, all natural tea sets. So if you want to see all the gaudy like fountain stuff, it's in that one right there.
I think we can skip that.
So let's head back that way, see where that van is up there, and that's where we get into the more livestock center stuff. So the prices here are crazy. It's $450 RMB.
Then you gotta get it home. It won't fit in my luggage. Oh, check this out.
Some serious purple things.
That's the most tangs I've ever seen in a tank. It's crazy. It's obviously salted. It looks pretty healthy in there. Check that out. That's some serious. There's a baby steer.
So check this out. We'll see a lot of this in the fish shows as we go to the shows the next few days. But this is how they filter these giant tanks with these stackable tank top filters. If you look into little trays, so they have filter floss and then a thicker floss there, sponge, and then they layer in coral chunks, and that'll help buffer the pH. Hello. You see how many koi they have in there. That's a lot of biomass in that little tank. I mean, it's a big tank.
Yeah, and the water looks great.
Yeah. But that's one of the things they do. So you use these stackable trays. You see this one's like 3 or 4 high. Right next door to the tank, it's got even higher. You just keep stacking them up.
That is pretty cool. Here's all the wood you guys will need.
So now you're leaving the kind of more formal area. Now you're into the craziness.
I know we don't have the live cam, but not the smell cam. Definitely smells like fish.
It smells like tropical fish market.
Yeah.
You show them over here. This is where they got them in the tubs and they're fishing them out. Sure. Anybody that's got a fish room, you feel at home.
Here's some shrimpers. Here's all the shrimp. There's a bowl shop.
So all the ground's wet and just drain, the floor drains. You're fine. So in this area here you can buy retail as well as wholesale. So fish stores from around China would come here and buy their fish, and then so you'll see big bags of fish and these little
Like those
trailers.
over there are
Yeah.
pre-bagged.
Yeah, so those are ready to go to the store somewhere around China. See this one over here? Crazy. That's a great shot.
We'll just kind of take this in a little bit, guys. See. There's some Picassios. She is doing water changes, keeping things going. So this is where the store would come in and just say, hey, give me a bag of this, bag of that. Yep. No snot.
Yeah, oxygen delivery.
You got the oxygen. The size. That's what, 6 to 8 Oscar. Yep. I'm just kind of speechless here a little bit. Now this is one of my favorite parts. I wish we had this in the U.S.
Planning area.
Yeah, so I can literally create an awesome aquascape.
The guys threading on the nubias.
There's an artist at work.
So they're literally using thread, tying them on.
So if you guys want a good aquascape, that's what you got to do at home. Find the right piece of wood, a bunch of Anubias or whatever plant, and literally you just got to create the art to put inside.
So if you look real close, you can see the black thread. So that just holds them on there until the roots take hold. using just these little sprinklers to keep them damp.
So everything's misted. Look at all these beautiful plants. Oh, he's gonna go picture. He didn't like the way you set that up. Here's a carpet, literally.
Check out this. It's got a little squirt.
Oh, watch this squirting. That is some beautiful pieces. Here's our everything a guy likes in a woman. Clean my sponge filters. Yes. Who's looking for boss balls? Carpet, wood. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
And those are super easy to take care of. Like Anubias will grow.
Yeah, she's gonna buy these lilies. Look how beautiful these lilies are.
Look at all their package too.
That's just awesome. As Austin Powers once said, yes, please. And
So I'm sure you still got all already.
no,
But look at that thing.
I'm not into logs, but that is a nice log. Holy moly. I'm gonna have to get a closer one on that log. Excuse me? Not that most people don't understand, but that is one beautiful. I mean, I could put those in my tank, and that, I'm talking like a 150-gallon tank, and I would hold one of those with everything growing on it. Like, just amazing.
Those are amazing. I need to bring that up.
Yeah.
That would great in my two.
I think customs would be a little bit upset with us, but
So here's more people putting these together. It's just
oh yeah.
they're all putting. So she just started on this one right when you were over there. So it's just a normal little piece of like spider wood. Head on with Black Phil.
How you doing, Jonathan? Here's Steve. Well, I think I'm gonna burn through my 1 gig.
Well, you wanna
I think
go
I
see
burned
something
through
else?
mine as soon as we got here. All right, so here's the
Head back the other way and we'll get some fish.
so here's the guy with yeah, absolutely. He's got oxygen. We'll follow you, Mr. Rogers.
Hey, we got a job for Phil once he gets back from having his pelvis broken.
Oh, what's his job?
He's gonna take some of our spider wood and wrap some rubies.
Oh yeah, there you go. Now this guy's obviously believes in not using nets because it's harmful for fish's slime. Hello. So they don't like me, or they don't like me filming. That can't be real. That's not real. Oh no. That is. That is. I'll take that.
Is that a whole bag of bikers on the bottom left?
Yep.
Man.
So if you guys want a beta, all these are beta.
哪里呀？出去呀？好，那我
It's a random pick and it's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Go check this out.
I bet these are graded somehow.
Yeah.
那我给你拿个泡沫虾米
10, 15,
送过去了
15.
好好好。
Here we got the trunk wall, we got the beta wall. If I was looking for a glass bowl, where would I go? Huh.
The big glass bowl one's in the back. This is pretty great. I like the martini glass.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all this gravels. What color do you want? You got it. And they keep them wet, obviously, so you can see colors. You know what it smells like? It smells like fish food.
It does
It
over
feels-
here.
It was like,
Well, you want to go down there or you want to go
yeah,
back
no,
into
we'll
the
follow you.
trenches? Let's go into the trenches.
All right. So here's fish food, and buy just in bulk. So all sorts of pellets. You got to imagine, like we say, oxygen and UV light breaks it down. I think this could be a good candidate for breakdown.
So remember the rule: 1 inch of fish per gallon.
Yes. So let's see. I'm going to try to find where they break that rule, or the one that doesn't. Here's the winner. This could be a winner for.
It's a U.S. thing.
There's a U.S. thing right there. Then these are cool.
Axolotls. Oh, check out the glow frogs.
Are those glows, or are they?
They certainly. I mean, they could be just died.
I bet you those are died.
Check out that tank of bullets.
Or that monster around. Beautiful.
Heading up to the storage bamboo ladder. Here's this little house. This is a lot of the wholesale stuff.
All right, let's follow you. Cat noise. That is a wall. How beautiful.
All right. This is Stingray Central right here. Yeah. 3 tiers of stingrays. Plus more in the back.
We have cold eyes, Materos, Datnoids. Obviously they breed them.
This whole, look at all these. I mean, this whole shop is like 20 feet long. It's got
20 feet with like thousands of dollars. That is a cool marking on that guy. Looks like this one looks like it's got a coat hanger on his head.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I wonder if he's worth more or less. So this is, she's putting the betas together. Well, this is something we don't condone, but I just want to show you guys to see. I assume those are hand painted. This is the beta shop.
Some shrimp and some crayfish.
Oh cow. Lots of shrimp. How red these guys are. Yeah, it's crazy.
Now they have that red,
Is it a red light?
with that pink light on there. It's like a grow light kind of light. I wish you guys could enjoy the smell that we're experiencing right now. There's some good fish. Check out that guy. How red his claws are.
It'll translate as well.
Those are bright red. I like the that condo. It keeps them from fighting.
Yeah. It's the Guppy shop for all the Guppy fans. Yeah, there's a bunch of eels. Oh, Arapima.
Yeah.
Can you see? Thank you.
Wow, check these bad boys out. Now that's a fish that's going to get as big as me, or if not bigger. So obviously they eat a lot. Beautiful markings.
Really pretty when they're that young, all silver and black.
Yeah.
And of course, staples. Bunch of stingrays. Bunch of these guys.
It's a bigger behind the next door. See, they kind of get a little blacker. See, they're bigger. Look at the color. Wow.
Ô là cái cọc cái làm rêu thôi.
There's a longfin Oscar. You guys can see that at all. That is the longest fin on an Oscar I've ever seen. Almost looks like a beta. Holy moly. Here's some more. I don't know. I think for me, I go with the old standby. But this is crazy. Look at that. Wow. Did you see those Oscars with the long fins?
Check out the density.
Here's some darts. Those are like a foot plus. There's some snakeheads. Here's a Pleco store. Mix Waltons. Heavy stuff. It's place over a foot. never seen balloon rams, but here you go. What else?
Amazing giant gourmet little wholesale up here.
And check out these angels. These angels are just incredible. Those are beanbags after me.
One little marathon right there.
Hey Joe, thanks for sharing with the groups.
Check that guy out.
Wow.
It was 2 years ago we saw that. Right?
Okay, so this is something I've never seen. Is short body red-tailed cats. That guy looks deformed. That is a short body.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's definitely not ready for the retail market. And this is, I assume this is like a double A? No, we are in Guangzhou, China. Maria, we're in Guangzhou, China. It's incredible.
So this is one of these things that you see everywhere here, but it never gets old. Is across the way. It's just the amount of biomass in a small tank.
And all the fish look great.
They all look great. I mean, look at that.
You see? So that is some serious amount of fish.
Yeah, there's probably 2 dozen, if not more.
Now this is pretty
Those
incredible.
are plate size.
Yeah, that is an adult. Like, just, these are about a foot plus. Looks very nice. You don't speak English. No English? Do you speak English? No? No?
我听不懂你说什
No.
么
We're
啦。
going to call you the gourami queen because you have very nice gouramis.
係啊，好啊。
Yeah. I guess you didn't understand, but you know what's funny is I don't see the fish on the floor. I don't see one fish on the floor. Oh yeah, flower horns. There's the one of the most beautifully engineered fish you can get. Once these people move a little bit, I'll get closer. So he's doing water changes, obviously, making sure all the poop is gone. So maintenance is key to the health of the fish, especially when you have this much.
So it's high tech. You just got to siphon right down to the.
To the floor. Look at the size of that gourami in there. What's it? Holy cow. Now this is obviously another gourami store.
That's a big fish. Wow.
I've heard a burrito as big as your head, but this is a gourami bigger than anyone's head. Wow. They are I mean, not even a mark on it that I see.
Dude, look at that. That's my arm.
So you think they raise that in a pond? This guy's just... Almost looks like a beluga.
Got squished.
Yeah.
It's like a bowling pin. That's the biggest one I think.
So I don't know if you guys seen short-bodied sharks. Check that guy out. And of course, always you see, this is kind of the fish that are always together. Adenoids, sharks, and the stingrays. And then we go to the next tank. And the next tank. Hello. Now, I wish I could talk to these guys. They spoke English. Alright. Beautiful clown roaches. This is another popular fish here. They almost call it a dragon. I haven't seen them too much in the U.S. market yet, but these look incredible. You have them in a long, skinny tank, and their fins literally grow like dragons. It's pretty cool with the long extensions. Of course, for all you geos, colors on it. Alright, see if we can sneak back to the flower horns. There's fire there, so I don't want to interrupt. Hey, make sure you guys share with any fish geek or anyone who just likes to see the oddities of a different world. I mean, this is incredible what we see here. I mean, everywhere I turn. What's up, Dan LaGuardia? I mean, there's fish commerce going on everywhere. Aquatic stuff, I mean, you name it. It's here. I'm not sure. Oh, we lost last. There he is. What's up, Kyle?
So, down here a little ways, there's
Yep.
a guy with some driftwood. And I don't know if you could hear that grinding.
Yeah.
He's got a little angle grinder. And he's setting up new pieces of driftwood on his little display. And if it doesn't sit right, he's just taking an angle grinder to it and just grinding off the pieces to make it sit flat.
That's
so
awesome.
it just goes, that's something, that I would have never thought of. And aquascaping is like, I always try to use the piece as it comes. Well, why not just fix it? So it's not sitting the way you want.
Good. Oh, he didn't want to show us. go. It's on display.
Now it sits flat.
Wow.
Duh. That's the learning moment of the trip for me.
Look at that. This is badass.
But when he first started, that piece wasn't sitting flat. So you just ground it off.
I mean,
Mealworms?
no, those are krill. Oh, it's krill. Yeah, you're right. Krill, sun-dried krill, fish food. Hi. You say hi?
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Clean the floor, drain some water on it, get the squeegee out.
There you go. Maintenance at its best. I'm just can't get over how nice these angelfish are here. And they're all like good size. They're not these little tiny guys we're gonna get. I mean, I don't know if a U.S. store could support something like, or anybody would support a store like this that has all the right fish.
So
Of course, they also go natural, non-natural. What are you saying?
oh, so there's a couple more aisles if you want to keep going down like Fish
We'll follow
Mania, or now these are more of the retail stores and the small wholesalers of more dry goods.
So this is more parts and pieces, heaters,
Yeah.
pumps, air stones. So we'll skip all that. I think you guys want to see,
I got sidetracked by
Live.
the guy cutting the wood.
you guys want to see live animals, right? Give me some likes or something.
Right or left, anytime you want.
Left. Let's go left.
So convicts aren't the most exciting fish necessarily, but those are some badass convicts.
So somebody asked the question. These are awesome angels. Holy cow. I think these are just coming into the U.S. market. So there's somebody asking a question saying, how are we streaming in China?
We're kings of technology. No, the way the cell phone networks work here, we're portaling our U.S. account up to a certain amount of data a day, and then they shut us down. So we're using our U.S. account.
Okay. So we're not doing anything that we shouldn't be.
Dude, check out those the short-bodied convicts down at the bottom.
I'm not a fan of short body anything, but
Those are pretty cool looking, those convicts. Happy those geotakes. Check these guys out.
yeah, ultra fronds. Look at all this rock and wood.
So we stock this one, something very similar to that one.
1,000 layer.
When we do the one on the bottom.
Got that.
Got this one.
So some of these rocks that if you guys see, this is the ideas we get.
There's quality control. That's a Persian.
Hey, kitty.
Those are Persians.
That is one funny looking cat there, Pally.
We had one growing up.
Really?
Yep.
He doesn't look so happy. Look at his face. That's hilarious.
The Persians definitely have personality. Our cat I grew up with was a Persian, and when it would get upset with us and get mad, it would jump in the bathtub and go to the bathroom in the bathtub. That's
Nice.
how it got mad at us. Little did it know it was easy to clean up.
It wants to poop in the biggest litter box. See, water changes going on, maintenance going on.
Bunch of Africans, yeah. Haven't seen those.
Yeah, somebody asked the question of, check those balls out. Asked the question of marine fish.
There are some. They're more towards the front. We did see that one marine store.
So obviously this is cichlid store. Tanganyikans,
Wow.
some
A little bit of everything.
bristles. I'm getting claustrophobic in this store.
Watch yourself. That's a pretty neat quarantine, huh?
Check this out. Those things are like probably 4 inches. 4 inches. I just got to keep going back to some of these fish. They're just like incredible. So you gotta wonder, like, they must grow these in a pond. Every angel I've seen is just beautiful and big and healthy. Check these trophies out. I don't know if that's a location. I don't know if anyone knows out there, but trophies that are basically all red, orange. I think that's a location, or is it selective bred? I don't know. If you guys can answer. Any Tanganyika geeks out there?
Where's Pam over here?
Yeah, Pam Chin, are you listening? Look at these, dude. Just look at this. Like, that is.
You're having some angel envy today.
Look at that. Like, we can't see fish like that. Ever.
Ever see the fat dummy mills?
No, I haven't. I've seen fat everything else.
Fantastic.
Check out the rummies.
One of my favorite fish. Look how fat these things are.
So obviously they're.
What are you eating?
Of course, they got the small guys. All the little dwarf cichlids. More wood. Alright, it's getting kind of boring.
Boring.
Boring. Yeah. Well, it's like
Just
you know,
overwhelming.
yeah, it's just like after a while you see all these awesome fish over and over and over in every store.
All right, here we go. Here's a flower shop.
All right, so let's just see what Magilla and the windows look like first. They're just coming right up. Look at the head on them. I mean, literally like a doll. It's like a shark. Dun, dun, dun. And they poke up their little. What is that head called? Can you see? Okay, she's inviting us in. Do you speak any English? Yep. Okay. That's the price. But I want to know what's your best flower horn.
就是听不懂。
So you don't speak? Okay. How you doing? You speak any English at all? What's your best quality fish that you have here? The biggest dollar, biggest money fish.
你该记住号码。
That's the most expensive, so these are. Okay, so this one's the best. It's the biggest price. Okay, so this one's $6.80. And the one next to it is $3.80. Which one would you pick? I'm not sure how you pick them apart, but. Oh yeah, big. Oh, so bigger the head. Okay, bigger the head, the more they cost.
680 is just about $100.
That's a $100 fish right there.
Here.
Here. So if
That's
that
probably a $400 fish.
in the U.S. Wow. Okay, it's nice. He's trained them.
That's why they're one per tank.
Yeah. Yes, we can tease them all day long. Very nice. You have a big one? No big? Okay, can I look here? She invited me to look here. So these guys don't have as big of a head. Now the camera kind of washes off some of the blue and the red, but you get an idea. Look at that thing. Oh, sorry. Oh, so this guy's $7.80. This is a big dollar guy right here. Okay. I think she understands. That's good. Wow. Very, yeah, bigger. Do that again. Bigger. Okay. Very cool. Thank you. Sorry to bother you eating. Yeah, that's cool. So these are like orange. So these obviously are just coming in. That guy's gonna be nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, store out.
There's got to be 1,000 parrots in there, maybe more.
I need my orange filter.
I'm sure it's just blown out.
Oh. Sorry guys, we lost connection again.
So this next one is a more high-end shop for Huadiwan and Peacocks. Wow. They got some incredible reds.
I'm scared I'm gonna lose connection here, but I'm gonna go in anyways.
阿勇哥带一点，你跟他阿勇他们就是，他自己过来带一点。
I don't know what that means, but I think it's, if I have to ask, it's too much money.
That's incredible.
Cotton
你就告诉你就这个先让阿勇带一部分着，然后一会儿咱要是不够，咱自己出去再带一点。
Oh yeah, those are big money.
而且在先把水带过去了，然后他有车带的那个鱼缸带啊。
So there's a fish. I bet they're a couple $1,000 per piece, is my guess.
他自己刚才跟我说阿勇一会儿去，去你要不把
I
这
don't know what
刚
they
才
cost here.
人家阿勇别人给你带一个，下次来一会儿。
6,000 RMB.
So that's what, $2,000? No, $1,000 fish. That's here, $1,000 fish. Yeah, I
不是
know.
现在就是先上来看一下鱼在这打。
Watch your step. This guy's awesome.
He's got the one little weird chunk on his tail, but it's so red.
Discus, of course, more angels. Those are the biggest I've seen so far.
We went through this shop before. I remember. It's a lot of South American stuff.
Look at all this wooden rock. Here's a discus store. This is just discus. Holy cow. These are just freaking incredible. There's the Jack Wiley. This was. Look at that. Those are, I mean, they're definitely a pretty good sized adult for breeding. I'm not sure where Les went. Oh, there he is. All right, Les.
Want to see more fish, or you want to see dry goods, or
Whatever. What do you guys want to see? More dry goods or more fish?
I think there's one more aisle that we skipped of hardcore stuff, or we can go down. There's more major stores up front, the more kind of traditional displays.
Okay, whichever. Let's go see. Is there oddities here? I mean, this is odd enough for me, but oddities like there's something strange that you see here. Here's an ornament shop. Let's just go in the ornament shop. Obviously, she's on lunch break, but here's. These are all ceramic. I mean, so if you don't want to glue on real plants, here's ones that are fake already. Ready to go. What's up, Gary? Hope all was good. What's this? That's pretty funny. I'm not sure what left one. Check that thing out. That is incredible. Love the way they have that aquascape. Hello? Check that out. There's actually smoke. It's just incredible. Even the simple tanks look great. So this one's $15.80. So that's like a little over $200. Of course, local price. This one's about 200 as well. Wow. Oh, there's less.
So easy to get lost in.
Yeah.
You just got like, ooh, like ADD. Ooh, there's a pretty shiny thing.
Yeah, exactly. I see something. Look at this. So here's a good nano tank. So one thing I do notice is their stores actually display everything already set up.
So
So it doesn't require much. I assume they just empty the water out or halfway.
some of these little ones are pretty awesome. Like this one. I like this one a lot.
Here's Les's favorite.
You see on this one, if you look real close, you can see the black thread, how they tied it on.
These are awesome. Check this living wall out there. Paludarium? I'm not sure, but it's shut down obviously. If it was green, it would look pretty incredible. Alright. Well, I could do this all day, but
I can't believe we still have data.
yeah, exactly.
I thought we would run out. So, the oddity stuff, there's like all the turtles and everything towards the back. But this shop here, you gotta check out this red-tailed cat. I know it's not oddities, but look at the size of that thing.
So that's
over 3 feet.
a big boy.
That's why we don't sell those to a $20 tank.
Well, that's still, the biggest I've seen was if we're doing cichlids in Holland, and that thing was big as me. Wait. Well, look at this guy. He ran into a tank or something. You see snub nose. All right, where to there, Kumo?
Well, if you want, it's not live fish, but I thought this shop was pretty neat. It's all the replicas. And for you koi guys, they have a really neat display on the wall over there. It's all the Japanese koi style in the display.
There's your favorite, the pink flamingo.
Check out that koi display.
Hello. That guy can't be real, right?
No, this is a replica. I thought that was pretty.
That is cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really neat.
It's to show every kind of fish. So all the Japanese and different kinds.
Nice.
Nice. You speak English?
Just a little bit.
Little bit. Tell us about your shop. You're the only person today with English. So,
from
U.S.
There are many kind of this fish.
Yeah,
Here
those-
from the
The ocean.
ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Some
we're
from the California Sea.
okay. So we're into pond fish and then like aquarium fish. So like koi
Yeah.
and then other. Oh, you got a lot of crabs there too.
The material is tested.
So do you manufacture or you just sell it? Just sell.
Yeah, tested.
Okay. You are got a lot of fish. Wow. Got sharks.
But this one is the real shark from the real.
That's not real. It's real?
Yeah. I mean the mold.
Oh, the
real
mold.
shark.
Oh, okay.
So it's
That's a mako? Mako, right?
Check this tuna out. Holy hell. This is tuna, right?
This is like how much?
3,300.
How much is that?
3,300 for the set.
3,000. So you're looking at about $400.
Yes. Yeah. And also the material is the porcelain.
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 Oh, those
With
are
the frame
porcelain.
too?
Yeah, with the whole thing.
Everything. Yeah.
That's nice to have, but if I was a toy guy, I'd be all over it. But that's nice. These are just plastic?
No, it's not plastic. It's the
Oh.
fiber.
Oh, fiberglass.
Fiber.
Wow.
Yeah, something like this. Same material.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the fiber. But this one is the
That's
polyresin.
heavy. Really.
It's no trench color and no easy damage. But
So
this
no-
one is easy broken. But it
For
depends
shipping.
the material. This is
Okay.
polyresin, but sometimes this is raised.
Very nice.
But the price, this one is cheaper. It's more cheaper.
Oh, more than triple.
Fiberglass is cheaper?
So
Less. It's cheaper, she said.
no, this one the polyresin is
Yeah.
cheaper.
Polyresin.
But this one is expensive. Something like this. It's
I
expensive.
see. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Got all sorts of saltwater fish. Check these little guys out.
For the paperweights.
Oh, these are paperweights. Okay.
Yes, also, but
cool.
but no crystal. This one is no crystal.
Oh, no?
No crystal.
Okay.
But it's really clean.
Very nice. Check these keychains out. So these would make nice Christmas presents.
Yeah, for the gift.
Yeah, gifts.
It's about for the whole show about 14 for the one set.
Oh, okay.
Found my
Let's
next.
found the toy. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. All right. Well, I hate to say it, but I think we're our data lasted longer than we did.
Really, the only thing that we haven't like shown is the turtles. That old turtle reptile area in the back.
Yeah, but you know, they're kind of funny about doing that anyways.
Yes.
Every time we've tried to video it, they've always said that we're not supposed to video. But I think we'll just sign off and we'll try to get back on tomorrow or the next day. We have arowana show, we have shrimp show, beta show, aquascaping.
Flower horns.
Mike Sensky is here from Aquarium Design Group, so we'll see him a little later. Oops. We're getting pushed around
We got
here.
flower horns. What else? Guppies.
Guppies.
It's the biggest fish show in the world for sure.
All right,
It'll
so
be fun.
yeah, check us out during the week, and we'll see you guys later.